2020 is surely a year of change. With the quarantine still going on, a life-changing idea was proposed on March 10th. It's called ACA 5, which stands for Assembly Constitutional Amendment No. 5. ACA 5 was proposed by Shirley Weber, a Democrat in the California State Assembly.
This law served as an impediment to state contracting, hiring, and legislative policies addressing economic and social disparities experienced by women and people of color.
She announced that the state of California shouldn't have adopted Proposition 209, which states that college admissions shouldn't take factors such as race and ethnicity into account.
Proposition 209 amended the state constitution to prohibit state government institutions from considering race, sex, or ethnicity, specifically in the areas of public employment, public contracting, or public education.
The history of this proposition goes back to 1996, when a white man, Alan Bach, filed a case because he didn't get accepted into UC Davis just because 16% of that college was supposed to be reserved to minority races. Because of it, the government created a Proposition 209 to ensure equal chances. But now Weber is making her point that we should repeal this act in order to avoid discrimination for minority groups.
If ACA 5 is enacted, enrollment at our higher institutions of learning in California will no longer be based upon academic achievement. This would be blatantly unfair to students that have committed their youth to earning excellent grades and demonstrating outstanding academic achievement.
Though we can definitely help them this way, think about how others' perseverance in learning is all going to waste. How can we call it fair if some people were born with a greater advantage than others? Take Abigail Fisher's case as an example. She claimed that the rejection of the University of Texas was because of her race.
I hope the court rules that a student's race and ethnicity should not be considered when applying to the University of Texas.
This report from Princeton shows that in order to get into America's top universities, Asian Americans have to achieve more, not just a little, but around 400 points in SAT.
Most Asian American children want to have a big dream. In order to achieve that, they have to study with double efforts.
This would argue that Asian Americans were held to a higher standard than other applicants, even when they had better grades and test scores.
The results and consequences should be based on one's devotion and achievements, not something they can't change. Also, minority races can only mean small numbers of people, and doesn't mean they have the same economic status. For example, Obama's children are in a more favorable position than the majority, though they're African Americans. Contrastingly, there are people out there who are considered majority but in a worse-off environment than some minority. We can't assume that all majorities are more advantageous. Even if this is a kindness act to reach out to the minority, we can think of other ways to help them instead of putting them above others. For instance, we can support them by sending volunteer teachers to the suburb areas in order to give the kids there a better education. Or we can donate money as an economic aid. If we all unite as one, we can fight this bias bill that will ruin our dreams and futures.